Florida Fish 100 here. Update on the tank, September 18th, Thursday morning, just before work. I think my fish tank's a little bit different than a lot of folks in that I have mine at work, so I get to enjoy the fish all during the day, which is fun. Get to see how they're progressing and behaving themselves and so forth. The disadvantage to that, can't watch them at night, can't enjoy them at night. So I have a very small tank at the house, which I'm going to upgrade. But one of the problems with having a tank, and I guess I don't know if you could say this is the problem at being at work, you know, they confront each other at night, and sometimes there are casualties. That's one of my casualties right there. I got here, that's the German red. That is one of my former Sunshine Bingas. His tail is completely missing. And I have seen that before in other tanks. I don't understand it. I don't know what's going on to make these fish bite each other's tails off. But that's usually the kiss of death. And so somebody in here is a murderer. Don't know who it is. And I don't know what this Sunshine Binga did, because he was really a laid-back fish. He's no longer in the tank. So I really don't know what's going on with it, who could have been the culprit. But it's one of these guys. Everybody else, besides my Sunshine Binga there, is doing good, I think. I haven't added a fish for about a week, so I don't think it's a new fish. I'm convinced it's not a new fish, but that's the Taiwan Reef. That's boss fish on at least half the tank. He could be it. I'm glad to see the German red out and about a little bit more. He was kind of shy there for a while, but it looks like he's a little bit more out and about. That Sunshine Binga that got eaten was one I had gotten from Petland. I've had that fish for maybe 6 weeks. I mean, I've had him for a while. So to see him taken out, you know, at this point is a bit of an oddity. This is his tank mate. I think this is the guy that I got that's, no, I got him at the small fish shop, I think. So that's not his tank mate. I did get another fish. It might have been this one here, this little red jake, who I tried to catch last weekend, but I couldn't get him. In retrospect, maybe I should have taken out that extra Sunshine Binga. I had a couple of them in here, but you never know. That's the Deepwater Hap. He's coloring up nice. At least his barring is coming in. That's good. And this is the little red jake, I think. He's not very colored. I was going to catch him too, but he's a little small for the tank. But well, that's my pink OB. That's my Sunshine Binga albino. Oh, he's one of my favorite fish. Beautiful, beautiful fish. Love his finnage. Starting to develop some real big X spots on his fins, his lisanal fin. That's incredible. Beautiful. Taiwan Reef has to get into it here. Yeah, that's the other Sunshine Binga that I have. He's not a flamer, not yet, but I think there's some potential for him. And then that's my other sunshine binga that's kind of a green binga. So that's the only two I got left. And then I have a sunshine binga hybrid OB, I think. Oh, look at this fish. Oh boy, fighting over territory. But peacocks, when they fight for territory, they don't hurt each other. So that's why I'm surprised that this peacock got taken out. I don't think was taken out by another peacock. Had to be a hap. That's my dragon blood albino. I'm surprised it wasn't him taken out, because he's in that little area a lot. So I don't know if it was over territory or just what it was. But I'll pull him out in a little bit. I just want to show you it does happen. That's my salmon colored OB. And this is my yellow binga OB. Oh man, he's really a pretty fish. One of my favorite fish, even though he's a hybrid. Beautiful color. Really can't see his color in the video. The tank is cleared up really nicely. Do have the black background now, as you can see. I did not paint the tank. I just put a black poster board up. Really nice. Really did the trick. But that's my sunshine binga. I've never seen one quite like him. Sunshine binga OB. Beautiful fish. But they're usually pink or blotchy, and he's really not blotchy except in the face. He's got the stripes that you would normally see in a peacock, although he's missing a few. But he's a little bit more like an OB in the face with some dark spots. But I just like his finnage, and it's just a nice fish for as cheap as he was. That's what is that? I don't know who he is. That's a new one. That's my new dragon blood of about a week. Seems to be doing okay. That's my Christmas cichlid, my Christmas Victorian. I like my pink OB. He's really starting to look pretty. Even though I'm not a huge fan of blotchy fish, he's not a bad looking fish. There's the dolphin. Little red jake. Let's see, I want to make sure I let you see everybody. Oh, that's one of my little blue regals. Being a little bad fish over the airstone. He's got his own little territory here at the airstone. I don't know why maybe he's paranoid after what happened to Sunshine Bingo. That's my red shoulder, a little red shoulder. Oh, that's my other Sunshine Bingo, yeah. He's a good looking fish. A couple of Victorians, that's one of my flame backs. I haven't fed them yet, so they're thinking they're going to get fed any minute here. I've got the top is open. I've been shaking the food around, so they know it's coming. But I like it. I like having them at work. I think I need to have a bigger tank at the house so I can enjoy at least some fish at the house at night. But I find that with everything that I do at the house, I actually enjoy them more at work. People from the outside can come in and enjoy the fish. Some people have never seen a tank like this before, so it's a real conversation starter. And I'm in the service business, so it's good to set yourself apart. We also do environmental studies and try to preserve, habitat and things like that. And so, it's kind of goes hand in hand with the business in that sense. So it really should be, my best tank should be at the office, no doubt. The submersible is doing a great job on the tank itself. The water in here is probably never looked any better. I'm going to take the advice of Mike and Love My Honda Fit and put some Purigen in here. I'm going to put that in my submersible and see how it can take out some of the ammonia and the organic waste that gets collected in the tank. I've never tried it before, but I saw it the other day, actually in the marine side. Although it's good for freshwater and marine, but I actually saw it in the marine section of Petco. Well, that's my fish again. Well, what's left of him. Poor thing. He was a cool fish. I mean, he didn't bother anybody. I just don't know what makes one of these fish do that. I don't know. That's the thing about fish behavior that I just don't understand. Why that fish? I mean, he was probably one of the meekest fish in the tank. And I don't know if it's a survival of the fittest type of situation or what. Maybe if somebody could help me with that, they can give me a comment and kind of explain this to me. Because I just don't get it. I just don't get it. I feed these fish, probably more than I should. There's a lot of fish in this tank. They are compatible. I don't have any imbunas or any type of fish that would be incompatible with these fish. They're practically all from Malawi. They're all haps and peacocks. And I don't think you can have just a peacock tank and it'd be interesting enough. You got to throw some haps in there. And I guess maybe that's where the aggression comes in. Haps are more aggressive than peacocks, but they're not that much more aggressive, I don't find. I mean, especially my Victorians, they're very passive fish. There's my OB there, my two OBs. I actually have 3 OBs in the tank. Not a big, huge OB person. I don't go out looking for them. But I think I'm good on OBs right now. I've got a couple growing out. So I'll put them in here as soon as I can. I'm going to go to the fish store tonight. It's Thursday. I normally go on Wednesday, but I couldn't go last night, so I'll try to go after work today and see if there's a fish that I have to have for this tank. Alrighty guys, it's almost 14 minutes, a little longer than normal. If you like what you see, you want to see more, want to see something different, let me know. Comment, subscribe if you will. And we'll check you next time. Florida Fish 100, over and out. See ya.